Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kerbal Space Program. I'm NegPrimer, and I know I did a little bit of this last year. It's been, at least a good 6 months. I believe it's actually been since last August that I really put any noticeable time into this game. Uh, and we are actually going to start an entirely new thing, and a large part of that is because you can see there are no save games. I mentioned this on my other things, but I recently upgraded to Windows 10, and when I did so, I decided to wipe my hard drive, and I accidentally wiped the wrong hard drive where all my backups and save files were and everything like that. So there's not too much that was actually on there that I cared about, but we are going to have to start a new one, which means we will forever have one character that's just lost in space. I'm pretty sure if we had run out the clock on that, they would have eventually just crashed back into the planet. This also is interesting because it gives me a new chance to let's do the rings. This gives me a new chance to start over and have, a better idea of what I'm doing from the get-go, so you don't have to go through hours and hours of me crashing the same ship into the ground all over and over. Okay, so we've done this all in the past. We have mission control here, we have vehicle assembly, we have a tracking station, we have R&D, we have the astronaut complex, flagpole. Oh, okay, I can change the flag. In the administration building. We're going to start off going to mission control. Recover or transmit any science experiment. So we can do that, so we can carry a maximum of 2. So we're going to grab those 2. Those are both super easy. Those are... The first one of those we don't even have to leave. We don't actually have to even launch in order to get. We just have to do that, and then we go to launch. Bam, just goes on that. And then we go on here. And so the UI here has changed a little bit over the year. So let's transmit data. So we can do that, and then let's go EVA. Camera. Okay. Let's do an EVA report. I didn't think a spacesuit was entirely necessary to get here, was it? So, okay. So we got those. Let's climb. Let's board. There we go. And then we can recover the ship. Which I'm sorry, I haven't played this in a while, so I'm gonna have to remember how to do a lot of different things. So you can see we got a crew report, we got an EVA report, we got some science for the work of it. We got the command pod back, which allowed us to recoup funds, 100% of value. 600 funds from recovered parts. So there we go. So Jebediah here, who's our pilot, gained XP as well. So now that we've done that, is that gonna... I did in fact get that. So that's been completed. Wait, how much was I supposed to get for that? Advance 4,000 and completion 733. Okay, I wasn't paying enough attention to make sure that that actually gave me that stuff. But our next one is going to be to launch mission control, escape atmosphere, and orbit Kerbal. We're actually not going to do either one of those yet. what we are going to do, there's my flag. What we are going to do, let's go back. And we should have enough science for one of these. That's a fuel tank. That is the science center. Oh, wait, we didn't get enough science for that. Oops. We need 5, and we're at 4.9. Well, that's poopy. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm going to have to, once again, remember how to actually do these controls here. How do I zoom out? Uh-oh. Well, that does that. What am I missing? Tab, Alt, Shift. Okay. Shift and mouse wheel is zoom out. Okay. So now, because we've done that, oh, I did start off with those. Shoot, I should have. Okay. All right. So I should have also done this. That's what I did wrong. Observe the mystery goo on the launch pad. We get 3 science for doing that. Okay, and then we can recover vessel. So we're going to be a little bit smarter about it this time. I'm not going to just let my people keep dying like I did in the past. Probably should have done this with a scientist or something even. But you can see there are different biomes that you can do. One of them is on the launch pad, I believe. And then other ones, this one out here is actually a different one. I'm pretty sure on the beach is a different one, and on the grass is a different one, if I'm correct. Then there's also the mountains and the highlands, and a couple other things. So what we're going to do... Ugh, it likes to zoom in really far. What we're going to do... If I'm correct about what you can and can't do, which it appears I am not. Okay, well, let's go back to the Space Center. Oops. So now that we can do that, let's go ahead and grab this engineering, which will get us a communicatron, decoupler, and most importantly, the science center. It requires any. Which will get us all the way to the radial decoupler, so we need 18 science for that. Of course, we might also want to do the other 5 one first. And again, I'm still, like, I haven't played this since the last time we talked. I have barely done anything, any kind of, studying or anything. So science. So we want the science, we want the goo containment center thing. And then we want to launch. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Revert to vehicle assembly. That's not what I wanted at all. Let's put it like that. I don't know if that's what caused that explosion. But that is ultimately what we want is we want to now roll away. It is not liking that. Like I said, I've never tried doing this. Oops. Oh shoot, now I can't revert flight. God damn it. Hitting that space flight. Okay, so that's good to know. Hitting that return to space center screws everything up. We got 5 science for that. So, okay. So we got 5 science for recovery of a space flight. Maybe you cannot do that, actually, since we got that 5 science. Don't save. Let's go back to R&D. We'll grab this basic rocketry, which will give us the liquid fuel. And I think that will be the best bet now. Is it the Terrier? Trying to remember where the engine that I really want is. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, if you've watched the show before, you realize that I like to do. Maybe it is just the Terrier. I wasn't thinking that was it. It's got to be either that Terrier or the Bulldog, Poodle. But yeah, I don't like to do things off the air per se. I like to, show you how stupid I am. How much I don't actually know what I'm doing. Okay, well my thought there was, and I'm a little bit surprised that it's not liking me rolling. That must be something they caught on to people doing. Let's try it again. Oops, wait. Revert to vehicle assembly. I didn't mean to put that on there. I meant to put you on there. And also, I wish you would stop zooming in like crazy. We'll try it again just to see if it works. If it won't, then we'll make sure to revert. Is it I'm going too fast, maybe? Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Ah, stop! Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Damn it, stop swiveling back and forth. Okay. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. We're not going to do this. We are going to do just some small short range launches instead. And we're going to see that's the cost. So this only costs 200. So like I said, we'll just do some small short-range ones. And you know what? Actually, instead of that, we'll just do this with the swivel. Damn it. Okay. Damn it. Stay upright. And we're not going to do this in stages or any. Well, we will have 2 stages because we want one for the parachute. And we're going to do 2. Two of these, just largely because of balance. Oh, nope, wrong one. Okay. But this is a ship not intended to actually take off or anything. We are entirely just intending to fly away. We actually are even going to use this to try to come down lightly. Oh. Okay. That was a little it. Okay. Oh, damn it. I definitely have to remember how to do these different things. Because... Because, yeah, right now I'm not so good on the whole remembering all the different controls. Okay. We'll actually even use that to slow our descent just a little bit more. Bam. So that we can be safe, completely safe. Okay, so now okay, not completely great, but observe material bay. Crew report. We will go EVA. Kind of fall down. And then we will do an EVA report. And I probably can't do anything from here. So that's fine. What we need to do is recover vessel. And once we do that, you can see it's still out over here, so we need to actually go recover that. You can see we got a bunch of different science and everything for doing that. So we now are sitting at a nice 23.3. So when we go to R&D, we can now forward one of these. Survivability, radiator panel, micro landing strut, I think is what I'm going to ultimately want. Let's actually, before we do that, let's go back to mission control. So since we've just launched our first vessel there, we completed this, which means we now have the ability to do some more things. Suborbital liquid fuel engine in flight over Kerbal. So let's test some of these things. The first one you'll see right here is test it while landed at Kerbal. So let's definitely grab that. Stack decoupler splash down at Kerbal. So while in the water? Okay, well, we'll grab this radial decoupler, which wants us to go... Actually, let's... Splash down. I don't know what that means. I'm pretty sure that means in water. So let's grab those two. And those are both just test, and this will allow us to get some extra money and stuff. So if we pull up those, which is this right here. So it wants us to test the heat shields. So let's go ahead and just get rid of everything. Actually, since we moved that, let's actually even get rid of that. And then test the heat shield. So when we launch, that should be all we need to... Does that complete that, or did I have to actually... No science, I got parts back. Okay, so... Test the heat shield. Use the run test on the parts. Oh, okay. Run test. So you can see if we look up here now, test heat shield, bam. So test the stack decoupler while splash down, TR18A. You can see we're now over 100,000 moolahs. Actually, that was interesting that it left that on there. So they're going to want me to test a stack decoupler while splash down. Okay, so what we're going to do... Gonna go ahead and do the science. We're gonna do the two of these. We'll do the stack decoupler underneath, and then we'll do the cheapest rocket booster. And parachute. Parachute's an important one to remember there. And we will actually also add aerodynamics above that. So we can recover as much as possible. We shouldn't have any issues here, I don't think. That looks a little bit high. Let's just do like that. That should be fine. So yeah, I mean, you can see kind of what I'm doing here is just trying to get some easy money. Oops, not as much as I just forgot. I should have limited. And at the very least, y'all can see my thought process. You know, I'm going to actually do all this in air. Except the EVA report. Let's wait until we're a little bit lower. Oh no! God damn it! God damn it! Okay, so we'll do this differently then. We actually need to do that while splash down. So we need to... I forgot to organize into stages. That's what happens there, people. And we'll get out over the water. Again, didn't really throttle that, but that doesn't seem to have mattered. Hello, smoke. We'll wait until we splash down to do all the mystery goo and stuff. We'll wait until we're a little bit in heavier flight before we do that. I never did figure out what this is over on this island. It's like some kind of alternate base or something. Just kind of strange because it always puts us in the same place. So yeah, next step will be parachute. Okay. So now we're just waiting to go splash down. And then once that's done, we can decouple. Once we have splashed down, we'll lose this, but we will actually keep most of our money. There's the moon. Alright, so now that we have splashed down, we can confirm we are going to test the stack decoupler. Actually, okay, there's not. There's just that. Bye! Okay, so let's observe the materials now that we have splashed down of Kerban's water. I mean, there's two of these. The goo escapes to the water. So we really are just kind of doubling down and getting, you know, less and less science each time, but you still get a fair amount. We can do a crew report from there, and then we can do a EVA, which just hold on. Actually, I don't know. Okay. So now that we've done that, let's board. Let's recover the vessel. And all right. So we're up to 49 science. That actually gained us quite a bit of science. That took care of a large number of things. And he's ready for another assignment. We're up to 150,200. And we can actually also recover this. Boop. So that's an extra 503. So what we are going to do is we're going to call it quits there. We will come back, of course, and do another episode. We're only 16 minutes into my program, according to this, because we've only done the two launches, really. So when we come back, we will, do some stuff. And you can see if you look at these missions, there's a lot that are testing certain things, and there's a lot that require you to go out of the atmosphere. And then there's a bunch that are like, do a survey of different areas, which is a little difficult. Kerbinot's Bane. So like all of these, it's like you have to figure out where they are, and then you have to actually be able to aim that way and get there. Take a crew report. Crew report. Yeah, it's all kind of weird. But all right, like I said, we're going to wrap it up there. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. We'll be back another day with another episode.